Have you ever had this happen? If you have, come along with me and I'll show you how we're gonna fix it. Okay, so this is a project I've never attempted before. This is the first time we've had a screen door do this particular thing. And I have an appointment for a serviceman to come on Wednesday, which is in 3 days, to fix it for $75. Or for just $8, I could try to do it myself. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. One thing, I do enjoy projects like this because not only am I saving money, which is huge for me, for our household, but also I'm learning a new skill and a new trade that I could pass on to my children and show them how to do it as well. Speaking of children, my daughter is gonna join me in on this one. Come on over here, sweetie. Here she is. This is my Melody right here. She's gonna help me out today. And full disclosure, I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. So I may or may not be canceling that appointment, but I'm gonna try first. So here are the tools I'll be using. We have this screen fabric or screen mesh. I got this on Amazon, I'll link it below. We have a putty knife and a Phillips head screwdriver. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna start with is unscrewing. I have a screw here. I have a screw here. And then over on the other side, I just have to pull this up a little bit. I have a screw down there, and I also have one up top. So let's start there. Okay, so the 4 screws are out. The next thing we're gonna attempt to do, this is where I don't know what I'm doing, is prying this up from the bottom. So here we go.
Yeah, that's funny how I walked on it.
Oh, that was easy. That was successful. That was actually really easy. So underneath on each side, there is a wheel. And so the spackling tool just pries that wheel up really easily. I've never done this, okay? Like, you're going along for the ride with me, okay? So anyways, we'll move on to the next step, which is gonna be the handle. We're gonna remove the handle. How you doing there, Mel?
I'm doing real good. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank
Takes a
you.
while sometimes. You got it.
Yeah.
That was rather easy. Now we're just gonna do the other side. So there's no getting this guy off because of that right here. So I'm gonna leave it on and we'll see what happens from there. And we're gonna head inside because it is stinking humid and hot out here. So we're gonna go in where it's cooler. My next step is gonna be to take this little rubber thing that holds the screen down out. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I've switched out my Phillips for a flathead because that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. And I'm gonna attempt to just pry this out. Let's see what happens. This might be a total fail. And if it is, that's okay, we learn, right? Oh dear, okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start just peeling this up. Okay, so Melody's gonna remove the mesh. Go ahead, Sis.
Then again. Oh, well, that's crazy.
Okay, it might get a little tricky by the handle.
But I think I
Nice.
There we go.
Good job. All right. Here is take our mesh, which is a lot bigger than the actual screen, but hey, that's another thing I forgot we needed. We're also going to need a box cutter. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. I'm so sorry about that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, we have our nice cut, and I'm going to start by sliding it under this handle here. Just putting it right under the handle, and then I'm just going to kind of go right from here. There we go. So that's going to be kind of like my guide. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of mess with this to try to adjust it. I did say specifically I was going to use this as my guide, and it already came out from underneath. This seems like it's gonna be the hardest part. So I began this, so let's get it done. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna start working this little guy back in and just hope for the best at this point. I'm gonna use the end of my screwdriver. I'm trying to think if I should use the Phillips end. Yeah, I'm gonna use the flathead end. You can come on over here, sweetie.
Okay. Okay.
And all I'm gonna do is just start pushing this in. Oh dear, I'm scared I'm gonna hurt myself. There we go. So as you see, I know they make like they look like little pizza cutters. I don't have one, so I'm just making it work, right? With what I have. Okay, so I kind of got something in really easily here, and I got it in the corner, and now I'm just gonna kind of push it down. We got 1 out of 4 sides done. Look at that, with Melody's help. So we're gonna continue on with the rest of this. If I run into any snafus, I will let you know. Okay guys, so when I was going behind the handle here, I snapped it in half. So right now I'm just trying to backtrack and figure out exactly the placement of putting these back together. That's all. Okay, so just like a puzzle piece, I just put everything back. So that broke right there. It goes around like an L, and then that side. So Melody and I are gonna get back to just the fun part, the laborious part, and just put everything back. Now we're on to the next step, which is going to be cutting off all the excess screen. So I'm going to go in with my cutter here. If this doesn't work, I'll move on to something else that's sharp, but we're going to start with this. Before we move on to, I forgot, this gives us a good opportunity to clean, and that's what Melody's doing. We have a wet rag and she's cleaning.
Yeah.
Next thing we're gonna do is before we go outside, because it's super humid today, I don't know why, but it's so hot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the handle on. We're gonna do that before we go out there. So here we go. So we're on our last step.
Yeah.
It's exciting that we learned this. Yeah.
I'm so
All right.
excited.
So we're just gonna screw it in. So to get it back on, we're just gonna do the same thing we did, just the spackle thing. Oh, there was a wasp. We're just gonna pry the rollers up again.
We did it.
High five, girl. Excited. All right. Now all we have to do is get the screws done. Okay?
Yeah, we did it.
Okay, guys. So I had like a 2-hour snafu trying to adjust the height of the screws. Woo! I can make a video just about that. Oh my word. It was one of those cases where you like want to laugh and cry at the same time out of sheer frustration. But that's learning how to do things around the house sometimes.
A bird and the bird.
Sometimes you have things like that happen. And doing the screen was actually really easy. I'm really surprised. It was adjusting the screen back on I could slide it open and
Yay!
closed. So as you see, brand new screen. No more hole that we had at the beginning. It looks really good. I think it's safe to say I can cancel Mr. Handyman that's coming on Wednesday to fix this. Because I'm the handyman now. And we have the handy daughter over here.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so the screen was easy. Getting it back on track, super tough. But guess what? What did we do? We did it.
We make it work
We
with what we have.
Yes! For $8 versus $75, and we learned
that's
a new
a lot of money.
Yeah, and we learned a new skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the value of working with our hands. Anyways, guys, we're gonna leave you there. I hope that helps anybody that's in a similar situation. And thanks. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.